Funky mix. Start sequence. Let's go.
Getting funky.
This is the Luowice security camera. This one's wireless. It's IP66, so it'll take any kind of weather you throw at it outside. This one does come with a 16 gig SD card that's already built into it. It does use a 12-volt adapter to plug in and charge it, or to run it. It's in the box. You get this nice little package of stuff. So you get the antenna, you get the mounting hardware. You do get this little screwdriver, which doesn't do you much good for that, but it'll help you open the screws on that. It does have a little weather protecting for the cables, and it does have a manual. It is in English. Looks like it covers it pretty much everything. How to set it up, what all the buttons do, what app to get down or download, which is the Camhi app, how to set up the Wi-Fi, all the different options in there. Make sure you change the password on it. Don't keep the default and let somebody hack into your system and watch you, or whatever you're watching. This does have a lot of videos, instructions. They give you a lot of that stuff, so you can look this stuff up on YouTube if you want. It's real simple to set up, but they do a pretty good job of showing you how to do it if you don't know how to do it. So you get your power adapter. You do get a small Ethernet cable, which you need to set it up with to start with. And then you get the camera. It's a nice little camera. Like I said, it's 960. You got the port there for the antenna. You got the cables on here. So you got the Ethernet cable. You got a reset button here if you need to reset the camera. And then you got where the power goes. I'm sure in here is probably where the SD card is. On the bottom here, you can scan this code when you get into the app to add it. Also gives you the default user name and password. It also gives you the default UID name or number on there, which you'll see when you bring it up. Gives you the model and stuff on here. I mean, this is pretty simple. You're going to plug the Ethernet cable into here, put the power to it. Once you get that done, you just open the app, go into your Camhi app, which already have a couple cameras. One of them's from the same company, as you can see on here. It's nighttime here, so you can go into the app. So that's the nighttime vision on the other camera I got, which is pretty much about the same as this one. So you probably expect to get at least that good. I do have another camera on the front porch with the light on out there. You get a little better picture because it's it looks like daytime, at least with the light on. So basically, you're gonna go in here, hit Add Camera, tell it to scan or search from the LAN, and then it'll come up. You can tell it to find it. It found these two. Those are the ones I already have. And that code that's on here at the bottom, that UID number, will be what comes up here. And then you're basically going to set up the settings on it, get the Wi-Fi working. Once you get the Wi-Fi working, you can unplug the cable, unplug this, go mount it wherever you want with the antenna set up, and it'll connect to your wireless and run perfect after that. So there's not a lot to this. You can have this thing probably up and running in under 10 minutes. I mean, that's probably installing it. I mean, this one does have 4 screws. You might have to undo some of these. Yeah, they also give you the Allen wrench, so that's in here too, to adjust these. And I don't know if this software, some of these cameras come where you can flip the picture, so you do have to be careful with that, because you might set this up one way, and then when you look at it in the app, you need to flip it, because it might be upside down. So when you get this working, before you set it up and put it on the wall or wherever you put it, make sure you get this set up and you know which is the top and see if you got to flip it or see if you can flip it in the software. I know one camera I have, you can flip it, and the other one I have, you can't. So I do adjust and flip the way I had it set up outside. Just something, a little tip before you set it up, so you don't have to redo it. Other than that, this looks excellent. I bet if it looks just like the other camera I got from them, like I said, it's about the same. So I'll show you that in a little bit. Just a real quick, how to set this up and add it and get it up and running. So I plug this into my network, into my cable. You can see the lights flashing there. I got the power plugged in. It's up and running. The red lights were on a second ago when I picked that up. It comes on when it gets dark for the infrared. So once you've downloaded the Camhi app, you open it. See, I already got a couple cameras set up like I showed you earlier. Hit add camera. You don't need to do anything as long as your phone's on the same network. So you just hit that. Boom, it's already there. It's already got an IP address. Now I can call it whatever I want to call it. I can change the password from and username if I want. Definitely change the password if I was you. You can also, well, once you get this set up, save it. Now it's hooked up. It's connecting. Now it's online. Up and running. You can see I'm moving the camera. See how fast that is. Once you get that set up, then you can go in to the settings for it, change all this stuff, change the password, set up the Wi-Fi, which should be the first thing you should do. Once you get this connected to your Wi-Fi, so it brings up your different Wi-Fis. You can just pick whatever one you want. Put in your password for it, hit apply. Once that's connected and running, you can disconnect your network cable, and it should connect to Wi-Fi. You can unplug this, go hook it up wherever you need to hook it up, plug it in, connect to your Wi-Fi, you're up and running. You get it on your phone, computer, anywhere you want to get it. I have an NVR, so it's taping all this and recording it upstairs on all my cameras. I did take this off. That is the SD card in there. It's got a little rubber piece in there to keep it from getting wet. So you gotta be careful with that. Other than that, it's good to go. It's ready. It's already working now. Just need to finish it and plug it in.